Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this afternoon with Barry and Mochi. And what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is her ability to understand and respond to her obedience commands. The little corrections and the motivations that we give the guys when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Barry's using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of the leash folded neatly in his right hand. That leaves the left hand free to give the correction, and the only correction that we give is a little tug and let go on her little martingale collar, which is the collar that she's going to be coming home with. She's sitting very nicely on her blankie at heel position, which means that she's even with your left leg. And the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. Heeling is proper walking on a leash, and the command is Mochi, heel. At this point, her job is to match pace with you, walking right along beside you nicely, not dragging you or forging ahead. And she's a little trooper. Each time that you stop, we've brought out a little blanket for her. She should sit automatically and wait for her next command. So that when you're walking in the city and you stop to cross the street or you stop to talk to someone, she should be sitting nicely at your left and waiting for her next command. And the next command that we're going to demonstrate for you is the stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command. Barry's going to use the open flat of his palm and the one-word command to stay. And you can practice these exercises right in your apartment. The long sit stay and the long down stay help to develop attention span and maturity. When Barry returns back to her, he walks all the way around her as an additional distraction, ends up back at heel position, and they're going to take off heeling again. So this way, when you have her under control on her leash, she's not going to be, she doesn't want to sit on the blanket. She's not going to be lunging out at other dogs when you're walking. She's going to be paying attention to you. And if she's not, you're going to tell her, no, heel, and you're going to move her quickly past the distraction. And she does it very, very well. She's been worked around other dogs here at the school. Nice automatic sit. And Barry's going to leave her in another stay. And we're going to demonstrate the come on command. Now this is the second command that you do use her name. You lighten your tone of voice and you're going to call her in. She should come right in front and she should sit facing your knees. Very nice. And then she goes back to heel position. She's doing such a good job. You have no idea that these little tiny dogs are harder to train than big dogs sometimes. Because they're little princesses. Barry's going to leave her in a stay. And he's going to demonstrate that recall exercise again for you. This is your come on command.
Mochi, come.
See, you lighten your tone of voice, you praise her on the way in, and she should come right in front of you and sit. And then she goes back to heel position, and we're going to demonstrate our down commands. The first one is down from heel position. So with your dog at your left, with her shoulders next to your leg, you use your left open palm straight down toward the ground and the one-word command to down.
Stay.
And then you leave her in a stay. The long down stay, practice right in your apartment while you're eating dinner. When Barry returns back to her, he will walk all the way around her as he did on the sit stay as an additional distraction. And he's going to give her a little pat for praise. He's going to heel her out of that. And we're going to demonstrate that down from a heel one more time. And you had no idea how long it took her to get this. She did not want to learn this. And now she's got it and she's a pro. And she looks like a little stuffed animal out there on her blanket in the snow. And this time Barry's going to call her.
Mochi, come, go girl.
She comes right in and sits. Beautiful. And then she's going to go back on her blanket and we're going to do our down from a distance. So Barry's going to leave her in a sit stay, and always have your dog sitting before you attempt to put her into a down. He's going to use his right hand to give the command this time and the one-word command to down. Whoops. She thought he was going to call her. She was anticipating. So we go back and we do it again. And this is what you do at home if she doesn't do something.
Stay.
Leaves her in a stay again.
Down.
There you go.
Okay.
See, she wasn't paying attention. She was going to anticipate the next command. So we think that she's done an awesome job. And practicing these exercises in your home keeps the dog to the point that she's not acting neurotically. It gives her something to do with her little brain. It gives you something to do with her that she can get praised for doing. We've so enjoyed having her, and have a happy new year.